Hello everyone, this is Shanta Sanchez. I wanted to jump on here because my team and I, we were reading through comments and we got a good one. One of the comments asked me, why didn't I do a HELOC? Great question, thank you for it. I'm not sure if I talked about HELOCs on here yet, and I was gonna get to it, but now let's just jump in. Okay, let's talk about it. So for me, this is about maybe 5 or 6 years ago. I didn't know much about the HELOCs. The way it was explained to me didn't come across as appealing, you know. So I decided to get a second mortgage. So I got the second mortgage. It was like 15 years, and at that time too, I hadn't seen any great deals, any good property I wanted to jump into. So I was like, okay. So we get the second mortgage. I take the money. I make some moves. Everything's all good. Fast forward 5, 6 years later, I ended up learning about this group. I know they're on YouTube. I'm sure he's probably on TikTok as well. But he has something that's called Melanin Money. He was given a workshop because I was concerned about capital gains, taxes, things of that nature as my business started to really grow. Took his class. The class is about $300 to $400 for the workshop, and he talks about HELOCs. He talks about capital gains and taxes and all the good stuff that I wanted to learn about. And at that point, I was like, dang, I probably should have done a HELOC, because the way he explained it was totally different than how it had been explained to me before. That was my bad. I take accountability for that. I was learning through it from friends and things of that nature. I never really talked to a banker or anything like that. Plus, I was just kind of starting out with trying to do flips and all that good stuff. So for me, I got the second mortgage. Now, for people that have second mortgages, it's all good. I mean, you know, it's not bad. I have one, right? And so what I ended up doing was I ended up selling. That was the thing for me. So to kind of answer your question, I didn't do the HELOC because I wasn't in the position to do one. I mean, I could have got one, but I wasn't gonna have that much equity to kind of move around and do the things that I wanted to do. Plus, I was gonna use some of that money to pay, you know, this thing. It was just too much. And sometimes you can end up with 3 loans, the HELOC, the second mortgage, and the first. So it just wasn't a smart move for me to make. So that's why I did not do the HELOC. That's one, the first part to kind of answer your question too. It was smart for me to sell my property, right? Because, you know, it was just smart. I mean, whoever the person that's going to buy it is going to pay out loan 1 and 2, right? Mortgage 1 and 2. And the money left over I use to put down another property. One of the things I tell you guys on here is get attached to nothing. I don't care about selling property, that even being my home, doesn't bother me. Get used to not getting attached to things, these material things. I look at it as more money. Now, moving sucks. I can tell you that. I mean, moving sucks. So now I don't even buy a lot of stuff to put into a house, because I never know when a deal's going to come and I may have to sell property, rent that property, make some moves. You got to always be strategic in this game. Now, the good thing is that this next go around, I will be utilizing HELOCs. I will be utilizing the things that was in that workshop, and I'll be bringing it to you. I want to see, you know, what I learned in that workshop. Will it work? And I don't have enough followers yet. I need 1,000. I want to do this stuff live so you guys can see it and get it to you faster. But right now, I don't have that. So I keep telling you guys, each one teach one, like, share, follow, so that we can get this. You beat me to it talking about the HELOCs. I wanted to wait until I actually got into it so you can kind of see how it works. A HELOC is kind of like, and it's HELOC. A HELOC I kind of look at it as like a credit card. You pay for what you borrow, which is great. You don't have to pay all this interest and all that stuff up front, like with the second mortgage. You don't have to have all this interest on it. It's so much with it. I want to take my time with you going through it. I won't get into a lot of it now, but I do want you to know that I am pretty much now well versed about a HELOC. I will be utilizing it once we finish with this deal, and then talking you through some of the ways that you can utilize that HELOC and get more property. Also, I want to start, and this is later on, because right now I need to get your mindset right to do this work. I need to get you unattached to materialistic things. I need to get you thinking strategically, and I need you to realize what type of person you are. You know, like me, I learned through all this whole journey of the past, 10, 12 years that I am a visionary. Didn't know that, and now that I know that I see things 10, 15, 20 years down the road when people just looking at right now in the next year or two. And so I lose people, and so I don't want to lose you. I want to keep you right here in the here and now. I want you to be looking at your situations right now. Like I said, the situation I was in, HELOC just didn't work for me because I had made some decisions that prevented that. It's okay. I keep telling you all, you're going to make mistakes in this game. It's okay. That's why you have to be strategic. That's why you have to, keep thinking and talking to people. Looking at channels like this so that you can learn. It's not the end of the world, and like I said, because I'm not attached to materialistic things or material things, I was just like, fine, we'll just sell the house. We'll sell. I'll sell my home, and we'll do what we need to do. I mean, I guess I'm just 10 toes down in this. Anything I can do to help the community, anything I could do to help people pay reasonable rent, and the fact that they're paying reasonable rent, hopefully they can buy a home. I'm trying to, I'm insisting in that. So the nonprofit Caro is all that. And then Smart Tower is going to be doing even more things. And so that's why I decided to sell the home, because it was for the greater good. It also helped me with my debt ratio and things of that nature. So we'll be talking about that, ways that you can try to fix your situation so you can do bigger and better things. But I'm scaling up. But keep the questions coming. I wanted to jump on there because pretty soon I will be working with HELOCs, and I want to bring that to the people, so they'll know what they are, how they're utilized. And hey, if I make a mistake with the HELOC, you're gonna be the first to know, because I'm doing it live on the channel. So I want you to know, so you don't have that fear. You won't be afraid, because you've seen it being done in real time with a real person that's doing all these things. So we're going to talk about HELOCs. It's coming very, very soon. Thanks for your question. I told you guys, we do read these comments, and if we see one of interest, because I'm sure some other people may, because HELOCs now are really big. Back then when I did my second mortgages were large. Everybody was doing those. Now it's HELOC, and we'll find out more about it. I have never done one. This will be my first time doing one, and we'll figure out together the best way to utilize them. All right. Have a great day. Thanks.